I have one thing that annoys me so much. It do. And I don't see many people talking about this. And if they do, they're scared. And one thing about me, I'm not gonna hold no corners and I'm gonna be blunt. But my bluntness is like a sharp obsidian knife. I'm gonna be very old school. I'm gonna be very different. I'm gonna be very direct. And I'm not gonna care how you feel because I'm doing this out of love. So if again, I'm about to target a group of people, and these people are gonna be mad at me, but I don't care. So the group of people I'm gonna attack is scammers. Man, I respect people hustling and everything because times can be hard. Times can be hard for a person. And it everybody let me say this. I live in Texas right now. And one thing about Texas, despite the crime and our judicial system being like one of the strictest systems in the world, like Texas laws is extremely strict. I did my research. Texas laws is strict. But I'm gonna say that topic for another time. But one thing I noticed about Texas is a lot of people is moving here because job opportunities. And the job opportunities here is amazing. Like me, I'm a server. I'm a server. And being a server is a passion of mine because I'm very passionate about hospitality. And I can get pretty much damn near any serving gig I want. And if a company don't want to hire me, that's their loss. Or I have a friend that's from Fort Worth named Locks. He's an engineer. He's a really great engineer. One of my closest friends in the world. He an engineer, young cat too, like 21, 19. But he an engineer. And we have a lot of civil engineers and engineers in this world. And we also have people that I'm gonna just go off the ripper, people that know how to fight. And we have a lot of legendary boxing gyms in Houston where people know how to fight. But they may use that talent and fight in the streets and get paid. Or we got people that can drive cars really fast and do illegal races, but you're not doing nothing. You're not trying to start off doing like indie racing company. But that's just me. So what I'm trying to say is this is a big world, and with us living in the United States, we have an opportunity better than any country of getting a job. So it annoys me when you turn on a Judge Mathis or a Judge Judy or Judge Joe Brown, and you go see somebody on TV talking to the senior citizens about health insurance. Then you go to the Better Business Bureau website and see that that's a scam. Or every time you go on YouTube, it's always somebody's like, "Oh yeah, the government is lying to you. You're stupid. You're a moron." Literally, some dude said that to like on a YouTube like a ad. You're stupid and you're a moron if you don't follow this. But the government is literally giving $2,400 a month for this, that, and the fourth. Or the government is giving a $6,400 subsidy loan, or subsidy tax, or a subsidy stimulus check for food, groceries, rent, and everything like that. First of all, if it's a card for food, why y'all saying something about groceries, rent, and everything? Because you literally said this is card is about for food. Y'all know what videos I'm talking about. Y'all probably gonna pop up on a video right now because this stuff, my podcast streams on YouTube, Spotify, Amazon, it streams everywhere. And I'm pretty sure y'all are gonna get that ad. And y'all seen that ad and y'all heard that ad. Even if you listening to something on Spotify, Pandora, or anything, it's going to play. So I just don't get it. We have people making fake cards, fake IDs, and everything, and it annoys me. It annoys me because I'm not hating off their hustle, and people gonna say you really are hating off their hustle. I'm gonna get comments saying you hating off my hustle, but you have a good talent. Now, hear me out. Listen to this. Listen, hear me out. If you had the ability to hack and do something fake and everything, Why don't you work for the Federal Bureau of Investigation, the FBI? Because again, they are watching you. But at the end of the day, once you get caught by the feds on your scamming stuff, you gonna stop doing it. Because nothing in this world is impossible to decode. Y'all never heard of that. Meaning, just because it's an unsolved crime or anything, or a hard problem that nobody in the history of the world can solve, 9 out of 10, after years from now, somebody's gonna solve it. Or people probably know about it but don't want to tell the world about it. So I'm just trying to say this. If you have a skill to do that, showcase that skill in a positive way. Showcase that skill in a positive way to work for the police or the FBI and hack people's phones that's doing something illegal, watching something illegal, or that. Or if you know how to print cards and stuff, go work for. But the thing is, people do it because they hustle. And then what throws me off is they have their 9 to 5 job and still do it. People stealing ATMs and working a 9 to 5 job and everything, and finding ways to break into the ATM and everything, and it's annoying. And we live in a world now where people like don't care if they get scammed. But yet, this person, most scammers are taking a lot of hard-earned money from you, and they're filthy rich, stealing from us like you're a thief. I think a scammer's like I think a Jigsaw from Saw. Jigsaw from Saw supposedly teaches us lessons and make us look back on life, similar to a scammer. You may have a homeboy or homegirl or your baby daddy or your baby mama or shit, everybody, including the children. Y'all a whole family of scammers to your friends and stuff. Your friends pay you a certain amount of money, and then that certain amount of money turns to a bigger portion sometimes. But then you could be in a predicament where a person may not know you, in most cases, and prey on you, scam you out of your money, change the phone number, or get your card temporarily suspended. All that hard earned money you earn is gone. And yes, some people may be naive, but giving your social security number and bank account number, sometimes that could be on us. That could be on anybody. But we got some scammers that's so bold, they'll hack into your account, ask you for your cash out or your phone number, hack into your stuff like that. And it's annoying. Like, it's annoying. Like, you are utilizing all this time to be a scammer, yet you could utilize all this time to be somebody great. You can utilize that computer talent and create you a software program to prevent viruses or to do something great or be different. You can use your talent to be a music producer or something, meaning you could create a music software program for producers, or you could create a program for something great. I know it may not be making sense, but at the end of the day, my mindset is different. If I had the skills scammers did, I would create some type of program where I can make some money legally and sell it to like a big name company and let them utilize that. Let it be a payroll app or let it be something. But it just annoyed me. It annoyed me. Scammers to me are literally thieves. They're literally digital. I call them digital thieves. They are literally digital thieves. They literally use computers to create credit cards and IDs, stealing people's information or decoding information, and they fine with it. And I agree, they making their money. But can you imagine using your skills for good and doing something legally, and you can make really good money? Because I know some millionaires aren't good. Nobody on this earth is perfect, but some people that make money work for it, or It was given to them by their family, or it was in the family business, or they created something. Your mind is so creative as a scammer that you're utilizing your talent, facing jail time or federal time for no reason. And you think it's cool to steal. Like, no, it's not cool to steal and to scam. Like, no. But people are like, well, it's hard. I have felonies and record. Okay, it's a lot of people that have felonies and records. It's a lot of these celebrities that has felonies and records. I am a stand-up comedian, and one of my favorite current comedians right now is Miss Pat. And if you know her story, she's been in jail multiple times. She became a comedian, and she always said, and she embraced it because she's not that person she used to be back in the day, and she's making some pretty good money. So if all these successful people that was literally in the same background, literally that didn't have mom or dad in their life or anything, and they just say, "Oh, I'm just going to be a scammer," then turn their life around and they may have a secret talent where they could probably be a good rapper or a good fighter. You can be a world champion in the World Boxing Championship. You can be funny like me sometimes and be a stand-up comedian. You can have a business mindset because one thing about it that is like a business, you can have that so-called bad leadership, well, that bad leadership skill you have, and be a business tycoon. Saying, yo, I started from scamming, and once I started from scamming, I became the best business person in the world. I would never scam again, and I tell the youth never to scam again. That right there is motivation. That right there's like, man, oh man, I used to be like that, or I thought about it. What did you do to stop that? What did you do to prevent that? How did you get out of that? It's hard. Life is hard. Life is life is hard. If life was easy, life would be boring. If everything in the world was free, life would be boring. I think it's a good feeling when you work towards something to become something great. Like me, I don't want to work at the restaurants all my life, working for a rich millionaire or billionaire of a company and I'm not getting a lot of stuff. No. I want to have my own business. And once I create my own business, I'm going to make so much money that my employees are going to be happy to work for me and everything. And I'm going to hire a team of people to make sure that happens. And my business is not going to be like, it may not be worldwide, but I may make it local, and I may probably have like one or two businesses. And my goal is to have those one or two businesses produce the same type of profits that a business franchise occurs, or if not, whatever. But at the end of the day, you want to become something great. You want to be your own boss. You don't want to keep being that person scamming and going to jail, scamming and going to jail, scamming and going to jail because I ain't built for jail or prison or federal jail or federal prison. I don't know the difference, but I don't want to go. I know they'll eat me out alive, literally and figuratively. I know that. People like, don't down yourself. No, it's not me downing myself. I just know that. So at the end of the day, find something good to do with your time instead of utilizing it, scamming and stuff. And I don't care if that's how you're making your money. Good for you. But since you love money so much, how come you can't go out and hustle to find you a job in that field or work towards it or shoots? Do like most people. Get you some college loans and get you some grants and stuff because most people that scam, y'all probably can qualify for grants and food stamps. So you get free money. So if you want money, use that money, save that money, get you a little part-time job, suffer a little bit, because it is a suffering. And once you do that, you can get out that scamming mindset. You can get out that scamming mindset. But again, I'm just not a fan of people that do that because y'all are wasting y'all time with that. And y'all also are just being like weird to people. Y'all are literally, a lot of y'all, not all scammers, but a lot of scammers just use people, lie, be manipulative, and take away from the elderly, the people that want money. Y'all prey on people that want money or know that they struggling and they could probably have 5 jobs and they a baby mama and they baby daddy no good. It could be Shaquita and her baby daddy, maybe Deron, Taekwon, Alopecia Simmons. And his nickname is Tutu. Tutu is no good. But yet, all girl is working, paying babysitters, everybody with our hard earned money. Then some weirdo see that and say, yo, I know a way you can make some money. I'll get you some more money, da 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 da. And 9 out of 10 people be desperate and say, oh, what I gotta do? Just give me $100 and I guarantee in your bank account tomorrow you get 10K. And sometimes that may be true, sometimes it may not be. But then what if that $100 is the last $100 this woman may have and her child gotta eat? Or she gotta buy some diapers. Scammers don't care. Some scammers don't care. Some scammers not considerate. Now, if she dating one, whatever. But that's just one type of person I can't stand. Next to murderers and pedophiles, like scammers to me are up there. They're up. They top 5 worst people of all time to me. And I'm not just being weird because y'all don't know what a person's going through and y'all praying on their downfall. Now, I want comments. I don't want negative, hateful comments, but I want comments. I want people to talk. I want y'all to talk to me about that. I want to talk about that because one thing I want to do, I want to create a documentary where I interview a scammer, a racist person, and a murderer. It's been done before. A lot of people have done it before, but I want to be different. I want this shit to be out of the box. So, I want to plant a seed right now to talk to y'all. And I want people's opinions about scammers. And I want people to go on this page, on my Spotify, my YouTube, wherever the fuck you at, and tell me, why do you do that? I just want to know. I want to have a mature conversation because I can make it a way where we can do a live review, a Q&A review where we can talk. Have that whole interview where we can talk. And I want to look back at that interview days from now and see, actually years from now, and we're going to reflect on that. And I guarantee we're both going to be better. So that's my topic. That's my project today. That's my homework. So if anybody wants to be brave or that knows somebody that scams, let me know. Send them here. Let's talk about it. Because it's annoying. It's annoying. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the people scamming or anything. People are like, well, what are you going to do about it? I'm entitled to opinion. That's the First Amendment. I just want to know what make people do that because I don't like nobody that rob people, especially if we in the United States of America where we got third world countries that's suffering and dealing with a lot of shit right now, worse than what's the shit that we going through. Yet they busting their ass, got them some jobs, own their own businesses and everything. And they dealing with worse shit than most of us. Yet we have the audacity to steal from families, businesses, and everything, and we think that's cool. So if you want to talk to me, let's talk. Let's have a mature conversation like a man or a woman or a man, whatever fuck you identify as. Let's have a conversation. Thank you and have a great day. And give me opinions, people. Comment and give me some opinions. And also subscribe and follow.